Any kind of clothing. That is armor, that's not clothing. Oh, don't give me armor. I don't want that crap. I actually just want cloth and shit that I can scrap. Okay, so I can scrap you into cloth. We got some duct tape. I don't need that. This can scrap. I know that they're good shit. They can wait. What else did that scrap into? Just metal. That can actually go. I don't need that. Okay. What else is there? Is this a docks? Yes. Okay. Well, damn. That is a lot. Actually, I'll get out my gun. I actually haven't been using my gun much at all. Did that reload properly? It did not. I haven't been using my gun like fuck or all actually lately. Let's see. That'll be plastics. That'll be leather. I don't really need leather. I have a lot of leather. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, all the, you'll be able to use the, horse mode as much as you like now, too, at the moment, Weaver. Don't forget about that. You can always spam chat with horses if you want to. I was just realizing that, because I'm like, the star next to your name means you've got a, what do you call it, a, sub at the moment. No, well, okay, there's a yes and a no to that question. In the process of, like, being unnice, like, doing something, like, a lot for no purpose is a no-no. If you're doing it just because, like, you know, like, you can literally put, like, a horse on the end of every comment you make, and that's perfectly acceptable. And there's no problem with that. Like, you can do that with every single line of comment if you want. That's not spamming. That's just I guess having personality to a conversation, adding something cute kind of thing. But yeah, generally speaking, like, there's a difference. I know when somebody's being malice spamming and when somebody's, like, doing something for fun. Yeah, so sometimes it's kind of like a signature, actually, is the better way to say it instead of personality. There's a few streamers I watch that have, what do you call it? They've got a few members that specifically use the same emotes at the end of every single thing that they say. And so whenever, like, it makes themselves stand out in a conversation because it's just unusual. Yeah, like Bless and his raccoons. Fuck back in Bless. Like, whenever Bless talks and his raccoons kind of, like, relate to him and stuff. So whenever I see the raccoons and stuff, like, the funniest part about that, though, is I've kind of semi-got conditioned into thinking that, like, whenever I see raccoons in other channels, I momentarily get, like, happy to see Bless. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. I heard a dog. That dog can kindly go fuck off. Where? Oh, there you are. Fuck off, mate. It's just gone to nighttime. Hey! No. Oh, clothes and a purse. Oh, man. Alright. That reminds me, I was supposed to try to book in for a fucking massage this weekend. Well, I kind of fucking forgot. Doesn't matter. If I remember later, I'll remember later. I should scrap the cloth too. Yeah, I was going to try to get a massage done because I already knew that with the flu shot that I got today and after doing the drawing stream and stuff, I would be really, really sore. And that I thought that would be something nice to get. But I kind of forgot to book it in while I was out. Damn it. I'm not even done editing. The edited video is 45 minutes long. Yeah. Sounds about right, Shelly. Like, I've gotten some speed up now with fucking doing what I do. But fucking hell, is it a slow-ass process, especially if you don't, like, if you're not doing it, like, frequently. It's real slow. That should, yeah, oh, that was just leather. God damn it, I don't want leather. Oh, glass. I should have tried to eat that and see what happens. Nope, that's not it. trying to think. Like today with the after the art stream, the fucking amount of time it took me to do my editing. Not in real life, you cannot eat glass, but in the game you can, and it used to let you just die and like respawn back home because I've got like drop nothing on death. But now they've removed it so that you can't just easily die. Um, well, it was a way of clearing, like, see how I've got like a little biohazard symbol above my like blue and red line in the corner? And I've got like a sore knee and stuff. So if I go to my person, if I was to eat glass and die and respawn back at my base, it would remove these infection and the abrasion. And so if I was really inflicted with like a heap of stuff down this line, I could just let my person die and respawn because I don't drop anything at all when I die. But they removed that mechanic from the game. So when you eat it, you're not supposed to die. You're supposed to just keep bleeding out or something. Which makes no real sense. It's really frustrating. I was going to hunt that deer, but I think it's left. What was I saying? Yeah, the art stream fucking thing that I did. So that took at least 3 or 4 hours for me to get the 9 or so hours to fucking cut up properly, and fucking download and get up onto fucking YouTube and stuff like that. That was an effort to get that one, especially to get it to download because none of the videos wanted to download at all. I know that I can automatically have I can have Twitch send the videos straight to YouTube, but over a certain size limit, it has issues, and I would prefer to just like do it myself, then send it over and let the YouTube sort of thing work it out. Plus, I can like cut it up into more palatable bits. I just made it more longer. Instead of it being half an hour sort of videos on YouTube, I just made it 1 hour blocks. I know there's a few people that are really interested in like my art over there, but there's a few people that ooh, this is nice. There's a lot of people that legit just aren't into like the art stuff. So I don't know, it's a little less effort. That was completely new. The whole section there, is this where I'm supposed to enter into the snow zone, is it? Interesting. Okay. I have been in this town before. This crypty sort of place on the end is the kind of place where Grim would shack up. Essay was really nice. It was really nice. At the end of the stream, I ended up like just chatting for like I think 20 minutes or so. Like I normally can't like just like chit chat and stuff like that at the end of streams and stuff like that. But like I said, like the art streams are always a good one to like come and hang out and stuff. And because like I don't have to worry about the internet dropping the audio of the VOD. I don't have to worry about what's going on in a game or anything like that. So like random questions and stuff. It's an easier space for it and whatever. I can also like bring stuff into my program and show stuff off and whatever like frequently throughout, which is nice, which I can't really do in games. I don't really have that set up to do that. This is interesting. Don't you run at me, honey. What is in here? Tunnel. Ooh, okay. Don't touch my bike, bitch. Ooh, there was another guy here. Alright, come to me. There's a lot of vehicles here. If I get you, but I don't bring up that, there's a lumberjack there that's asleep. What is this place? I've never seen this. Yeah. I've never seen a tunnel in 7 days. Like, obviously, like, you get, like, underground areas, but not a tunnel. Dead? Yeah. Oh, this is really cool. I wonder if this goes out the other side. Or not so much, but it is very interesting. I definitely know of, like, 1 or 2 people on the server that would probably be pretty keen about something like this. I do like this like little like entryway thing. I like the idea of having like a solid stone wall, like only the tiniest fucking path through. I'm guessing I'm supposed to walk through here, and you. I was trying to do that as fast and silently as possible because I'm like, I don't know where else the zombies are in here. It is a little bit eerie, actually. That looks like it goes somewhere. This. Well, let me in there. Oh, full on fucking bricks. I wonder if that's cement. No. Nope, stone. It's stone. It's in here. Oh. That had better be an ambient fucking growl and not an actual dog. Kinda. Whoa! Hey! I did not need that. Alright, I do want to have a peek in here if it's unlocked. Oh, hello, sir. This is cool. I understand that this is a location and stuff that I'm supposed to... Ooh, okay. Supposed to explore and stuff. I got some forged steel, that'll help. It's very cool. This obviously brings me out in the next section. I love the addition of trucks, by the way, to this game. I really like that. Like, I don't know why, but I'm just a fan of fucking trucks. Like, it makes no sense. I also love the fact that this truck, I don't know if you guys notice, the, I think, like, Australian trucks generally have a wheel here, at least. So, what if this is real life? Look, this is supposed to be, like, oh, if this was real life, like, okay, if I had to fucking be dealing with a zombie apocalypse, for starters, I'd be dead. I need too much medicine for, me to survive some kind of like apocalyptic shit, right? But the fact is that like if I really desperately needed some kind of resources, I would have to go through something like this anyway. And I think the awareness of zombies, like I'd be terrified 90% of the time in my life anyway, especially since the zombie dogs exist. And since zombie dogs exist in this world, like I wouldn't be going places. Like, it's bad enough potentially getting attacked by a dog, let alone, like, potentially getting attacked by a zombie dog. You like it? Yeah, I think it's cool. Come on, am I stuck? No. I think it's very cool. Go anywhere? No. Interesting, though. I guess I'm supposed to come out and through here. I've been mauled twice myself. Not really a fun experience, especially since one of them was my grandparents' family dog. But then again, they were also cattle farmers too, so it's a slightly different situation. Where? Oh, in there. Oh, yeah. Being licked and being attacked is a little bit different. I've been full on mauled with like teeth and ripping skin and claws and shit, so it's been a big different experience for me. What the fucking what? The hell was this? Okay. What's that? It was like an attack to you and jumped on you. Yeah, no, well, generally, I do generally get spooked when dogs, like, appear out of nowhere and, like, you can't ever tell if a dog's, like, genuinely friendly or if it's not. I'm guessing that's where I'm supposed to keep going. I'm gonna poke my nose in here. I love how I'm supposed to be, like, looking for resources and shit up here, but I found this place. Also, that whatever happened there was just nuts. That was genuinely fantastic. I think whatever they were doing with that, they did well. Especially, like, I don't know if maybe he wouldn't have run at night. Maybe he would have run. I think he was a feral anyway, but still. Well, we're out the other side. There's a lot of cars in here. I don't want to destroy any of this stuff. Obviously, I fucking did that. But what I want is for when the guys get a chance to see this place. You, come here. Well, you're not a one hit. 2, 3. You go down. Where's the other guy? There you are. It kind of worked. I can hear more. Oh, there you are. No, what the? Well, tonight the guys well, Nick's already gone to sleep and Grim wasn't on tonight, but, what? Oh, they're falling down from up there. But yeah, this server I'm not solo on the server. We have a few members on this one. We don't have as many as we did on some of the previous ones, but at the same time, it's, yeah, definitely not solo. Because, if I zoom out, where is it? Like, that's Ras space, that's Grim space, that's Nick space, and mine over here. I just heard another fucking noise. Like, yeah, I heard you just fall down, but what the hell was that extra noise then? You do love this game. It's not too hard of a game. We've got this on basically the easiest settings. We played this last time round on Feral Sense, and that was the worst. You couldn't be anywhere at night without stuff finding you. Come here, mate. Like, this guy running at me, right? They would always know where you are. I think even in the daytime, the zombies roughly knew where you were. They'd just get up and walk towards you straight away. I kind of expect up here to be radioactive. I only went up that far last time, so maybe not. Well, it's basically the zombies have different settings. Oh, so night zombies are stronger. They're not stronger. They stay the same strength day and nighttime. It's just that at nighttime the zombies will be able to sprint instead of during the day they can only walk. So as soon as they detect me, they'll turn around and, oh my god, that's hilarious. They'll turn around and run at me. Instead of, like, during the day, they can only walk at me unless they're feral, which is what the nighttime type is called. Is this a hole? Yeah. I just wanted to check that wasn't something. Yeah, at nighttime, they can run, so their eyes glow and they're feral and stuff. The ones that have the glowing eyes can run during the day. But feral sense is something that you can turn on as a setting. And it makes it that no matter where you are, zombies will be able to detect you and find their way to you. So it ends up being more difficult to avoid. Like, for instance, let's say that I needed to stop and go get a drink, for instance, right? What would happen is on this map that doesn't have feral sense, I could just stop here and the chance of a zombie walking up to me in this area where there's clearly none is very low. I would probably be safe enough to go and get a beverage, except unless I stopped here. That guy could probably find me with time. But with feral sense, it's not like that. With feral sense, I would just have to be anywhere nearby and zombies would just find me. And find me and kill me, basically, like, so quickly, so easily. So it's not a good idea. Alright, slow, stop. This, apart from the fact that there's a fucking mountain lion, that's not the button I want. Oh, it took me as a round fucking trip up here. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't really want to invoke that thing. That's a dirt path up there. What is up this way? Where am I facing? Am I facing downhill? That is back down towards the thing, but I'm curious because it's a different kind of path. There's a marking on this path on the map that's not showing here on the way up. This is interesting. I like that there's so many new areas for me to explore. This is just as rough as the fucking path suggested. It's like really coarse. Ooh. Alright, I know that that's supposed to take me back down towards the town, but where's this go? It'll take me towards town too, I guess. It's the opposite direction. If that's the case, I might actually go downhill. That looked like it was going towards, like, a building, maybe. So you can change the setting of difficulty on here. So you can make it that, like, zombies are, like, less observant. You can make it that they only walk all the time. You can make it that, you know, they're, like, you can increase it so that you get more of them. The more that spawn in, the more that are on the map, the harder it is to deal with. What's up? What's the question? Because basically, like the more zombies there are, the more multiplier of zombies there are. Basically, the more intense battles are, less likely that you'll survive a big group of zombies attacking you and stuff like that. Because there'll be a lot more. You can also increase the amount of animals spawning. So, like, there's a mountain lion right there. But you can also change it that there's a heap of bears. Or basically, like, increasing the amount will increase how many of, like, certain animals and stuff will be there. I think I'm over the overpass. Calm down, mate. Is this... No, this is just straight road. Yeah. So, they've done so great with this. I love this. I love the snow area. It does and it doesn't. So there's a lot of very subtle stories and nods to what's happened in and around the landscape itself. And certain houses have their own little stories as well. So that's always interesting as well. So from what I can tell with this game, um, from looking around, there's often like not up here, but on the road, like down there, maybe. There are magazines and stuff like oh, here's one. Go away for a second. Okay, so turn off my light. So it's talking about how there was a nuclear disaster, and then at the same time there was a flu epidemic. So basically, what happened from reading the various like papers and stuff like that that's scattered around this map, which by the way, this is just dirt and stuff, right? So literally, the idea was that supposedly there was some kind of flu epidemic that happened that swept this area. Everybody got this really vile, awful flu. It seemed like people were coming back from the dead. Hospitals and shit were overrun. Basically, what they decided to do was they nuked the area, which is how you get the wastelands. So this wastelands area down here is all nuked. It is destroyed. Everything in here is like rubble. And you get like some really, really tough zombies and stuff in here, some really bad ones. And of course, the outer rim that burnt. And then you've got the green lands and stuff, and then snow. There's also desert down here too, so it is surrounded by that. Obviously, desert couldn't burn because there's nothing much in there to burn and stuff. But like, there's little subtle stuff like that. I kind of want to head back towards my flag. Each house on the map tells a small story as well. If you're witty about like, I guess like some culture references and stuff like that, that will probably destroy my bike if I go down that way. Let's go down jagged sideways. Yeah, you can kind of sometimes see like references to certain movies and like real world lore sometimes in some buildings. Like for instance, there's like there are little places where like survivors have made encampments, and in those encampments, for instance, there might be like a butcher's building or something like that. And so instead of offering shelter at the butchers and stuff for the survivors, what's happened instead is the butcher has literally been cannibalizing human survivors as a meat source in the apocalypse. So they can basically continue to survive and stuff. It's like there's heaps and heaps of stuff around that tells stories. And it's very cool. But it's not put in your face to like read and just know about the game. A lot of what people know from this game is what they themselves have discovered about it. Like even this tunnel itself is new to me, right? It's probably part of Alpha 21 exclusively. Otherwise, I maybe have never found it in the past if it's existed before now. And I think it's very, very cool. But this probably tells some kind of story of like an overpass that was like caved in and overrun, and like, you know, the few zombies that are here and all that sort of stuff. God damn, why am I so slow? I'm not stuck crouching. Oh, my infection's getting to a point where I can't. Oh, fucking hell. Can I feed her something? I may have to let a zombie nom me. Give me you. Just in case. I don't want to forget and leave that something somewhere. She's getting to a point where she can't run. If you have a look at the blue bar down in the corner, normal walking is this. And if I try to run, she's using the stamina, but she's not running because that biohazard symbol above it that's at 8% is her level of infection. So she's infected by a zombie at the moment and she's slowly dying, basically. Slowly getting infected and can't heal. She can't, like, water's not going to help her. Food's not going to help her. You. This guy is a feral, though. He's got the glowing eyes. You don't. But, yeah, he's got the orange eyes. Well, generally what happens is usually most people don't let themselves get past, like, about 9 or 10 or whatever infected. I've gotten all the way up to, it was like 47 or something % infected or some crap. It's a lot. You can't run. You can't walk. It gets to the point where you can't move, and then you just got to wait for your person to die. In my case, I'm getting points where I can kind of sprint, so I don't know. Maybe there was a problem in there. It was like not letting me do it. I'm not sure. Hey, Struvius. Welcome in. Thinking about letting a zombie nom me so I can kind of get home. Oh my god. That gopher is judging you so hard, Struvius. Everybody knows what you just did. Yeah, I may have to. I didn't want that one to do it. I just kind of want to walk around a little bit. I might even fight like a big cat. There should be a trader in here though somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. That's not a trader. No, it doesn't look like there is one in here. But yeah, like if I was to go into a house, like one of these houses would tell a story and stuff. Like this is a case of like emergency services turned up here. I haven't seen a fire truck yet to loot like this at least. Oh my god, that one's going to catch me in a second. Ooh, fire fucking alchemic one. Yeah, so in this case, nurse zombie, ambulance, fire truck. So obviously what's happened is there's been a disaster. Somebody's obviously been brought out. That hasn't gone well. They've been attacked. They're now zombies. If not, they're already infected. Therefore, these services have stayed here. There's a whole heap of houses that are condemned as well, which means that basically you're not supposed to go inside them because there's basically something too dangerous. But like if you go inside them, they usually just have like a lot of zombies and stuff. That is, this one's feral. So see how she ran at me just then? She was feral, and you can just see her eyes are yellow, right? So her eyes being yellow, whereas you might be facing upwards. His eyes are white. So if their eyes are yellow, they're feral. They kind of glow. That guy shouldn't be. You should be normal. Yeah, you're normal. See how this one's walking? This is a normal zombie in the daytime. At nighttime, they all run. But during the daytime, they should only be walking. And when you get one that runs in the daytime, it's a feral. It just basically means that the regular rules of it don't work. It's a bank. And there's all sorts of nods to shifty stuff too in a lot of these things. There's also a lot of puns on the building. Like for instance, let's see. When you flush, think of us kind of thing. Like that's a plumbing building. Dance Until You Die Studios. That's a literal pun on like dance. Whoa. You're a feral. See this one? I can't run away from her. Right? Her eyes are yellow. That's a feral. I wouldn't have been able to get away from her if I wanted to. Somebody has killed a fucking mountain lion up here and not harvested it. What is this blasphemy? There's also a wolf. You better be dead and not asleep. Oh, good. This is mine. Don't eat it. God damn it. When they eat the fucking animals, it takes the resources. It was something new that they brought in. You can also kill an